Hello there, how are you doing? I'm very happy and very excited to welcome you to this course. Now, in this course, we're going to build something real, a real world web app using these technology stack. So, what are we going to use? We're going to use React, obviously, extremely popular and on the rise at the moment. And the next thing, Redux. We're going to implement Redux in React application to manage the state. Okay. Now, if you don't know about Redux, don't worry, you will learn here. And you'll learn in a way that it will make perfect sense. Because first we will build the application with React, implement a couple of features such as creating and reading from the database, Firebase, and then we will use React up to that point, and then we will introduce Redux. And we compare, we see the difference, how it worked when it was only using React and when we integrate Redux on top of React. Okay, we do that, and then Firebase, obviously, you'll learn to make CRUD operations, create, read, update, and delete with Firebase, which is a cloud database system, a real-time database by Google, and it is extremely powerful and it is constantly on the rise. Okay, so hottest technologies at the moment, and not just hottest because of the hype, because they perform, because they some of the best piece of technology in the recent time. Okay, now what about React Router? For we need obviously routing for our single page application, so we're going to use React Router, which can be complicated if you're just beginning, but this course will cover that, and by the end you will be absolutely comfortable working with React Router as well. And Redux Dev Tools are absolutely amazing, and it will help you. Just like when you building your application, it really helps to see the changes in the state and all that stuff. Really helpful. And then finally, not only that we will build this amazing production ready application, we will actually deploy it to Firebase, so it's there for the rest of the world. You can use it as a production app. You can always make changes, push to the Firebase. It's absolutely easy and it's free. And not just free, you get the SSL thing. What do you call it? This URL, like https slash whatever the name of your app.com. Okay, so if you want to further customize, you can add your domain to Firebase. Simple as that. Very easy. Now the skills you will learn, obviously I explained: create, read, update, and delete. Imagine being able to do all this to the real-time database in the cloud. Imagine that. And that's provided for you for free up to a certain limitation. Okay, so no worries about managing your own database in local computer and doing all that stuff, all in the cloud. Not just that, what about the authentication, right? Because you can't really build anything useful without authentication. No worries, I have got you covered. You will learn the social login here. We'll integrate social login, and we're going to use Google and Twitter. You can add more like GitHub and Facebook and whatever you like, but that will get you started. Google and Twitter. And then what else? Next thing, these two things are quite important, and these things are kind of overlooked. Even when you go try to find some tutorials online, like for example, loading component, it seems kind of simple, but in an application, especially a single page application, okay, when they're fetching the data, doing all that stuff, quick loading component that will wrap, not just manually we check the status, and then okay, if that's the case, show the loading in each and every component and make a mess. No, we create a single component. We wrap the application, certain components we wrap, so it becomes kind of, it's easy to scale. We will make kind of a wrapper component, and we will wrap the other routes, and it will work amazingly. Okay, so that's loading component. Authorization, one of the most important. In your application you might have certain sections. You don't want users to go straight there, right? You want them to log in, you want them to have certain authority. In this course you learn to build a single component that will pass the data to other components. For example, it's same as the loading component. It will work as a wrapper. Okay, you build this component, you wrap other components that you would like to secure. This is authorization. You'll learn this too. So lots to learn. All right, so extremely exciting project. Okay, so by the end of this project you will be completely a different person, you will feel that. Okay, so I'm sure you're super excited. Let's start coding this awesome application from the very next video. Thank you.